find out the fate of this load of laundry. Um, it's little things that are driving me crazy. Like, I left the laundry bag upstairs and I had to go back up and get it. And it doesn't bother me that I had to go up the stairs physically. It's the way I remembered. It was like not exactly what I was doing. And then I don't know why. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. I have found lizards on and around the washing machine. They have snuck in and, like, when the door was open, and, like, crawled under it a few times. And it was really hard, but I got them out. It's happened like 4 times. One time I found one just sitting right on top, just like, hey. And I freaked out. It was closed, but for that reason, I always leave the lid closed. And I come back downstairs and it's open. And honestly, I felt rage. I still do, thinking about it. Like, I literally can't even. Like, nobody wants to know, but it's not like, it's not a matter of it stabilizing my mood. This week has been different for a lot of reasons. Haven't had coffee because everything's been gross. So I'm waiting on my Disney coffee. And I don't know, other stuff, but keeping the lights off and like not doing my usual song and dance. I haven't really been listening to television because it all requires so much energy. There was some other things. The TV kept turning off on its own, and we had a lot of rain. And so it's just been like a totally different vibe. But yeah, I'm like so stressed out that I can hear the water pouring in the machine. And like, honestly, coming downstairs and seeing the lid open, like, I literally felt so much rage. I could have broken things. I didn't. But hey, nobody can give me credit for that. You don't want to know. Anyways, so I got up, and after having slept with the lights off, which I never do, and I started getting dressed, or getting cleaned up and whatever. I tried to put this freaking glitter eyeliner on first thing in the morning, and it's so amazing because it seems like such a great product, and not in my experience, it isn't. It works good if you're like layering it over something. And you're like using so much of it, I guess. But I try to do just like a little wisp, and it smudges and it's clumpy and it's annoying. It like seems like it never dries. I have terrible experiences with makeup. Marcus Cornelius Tertullianus wants to know, I'm sorry not to be disrespectful, but why do you shave your head? Okay, you clearly never tried to quaff a bouffant, Marcus Cornelius Tertullianus. Okay, as I was trying to explain, I've seen these videos hundreds of times now of girls doing their makeup, and I can barely accomplish like smudging something on. I can barely accomplish smearing something all over my face, like without difficulty. So, I do not have a steady hand. I do not have like any kind of artistic talent in that way at all. And yeah, it's like a legitimate issue for me. Like I literally cannot compete. So that's why. Thanks for asking. I am wearing a cross today though because you're challenging my life. Here's my fit. Why does the baby have a bald head and not wear makeup? I don't know. See, can't get the angle right because it's small. If I'm gonna wear a cross, I gotta wear gold hoops. So, that's what I was just saying. But that's pretty much it for me. So, anyways, it's just about 9 a.m. Central Time. And yesterday I got spammed and scammed and slammed by these freaking annoying people who were like, we're with Fox. And they're like, we represent merchants. And they're like, go on YouTube. And they're like, open Telegram. And they're like, texting me from an email address and then having me reach out to a different number. Yo. I'm really glad because people never ask me my opinion. They never consult me, but I do have one. And so anyways, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But personally, I prefer to tell you how I feel about it. That's me. That's where I'm at in life. So I started working 20 years ago. Okay, 20 years ago, I was walking to Winn-Dixie on the weekends and you know, it was probably like a bi-weekly paycheck or something. It was not much money at all, but these people are texting me and they're like, make $500 a day, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you're a terrible person. You know, like, let's go ahead. Let's flush it out because, yeah, I could make, you know, close to $500 bartending. Like, it was like 400, but, and I felt like I understood that energy. I understood that like volume, that crowd. It was, you know, it was pretty predictable. But you want to tell me that I don't have to leave bed all day and you want me to believe that I can make $1,000? You're a terrible person. You're a bad person. Okay. That is all. So much for convention. By the way, yes, you are supposed to be documented before you start a new job. You're supposed to be trained, you know, things like this. They don't need to tell you nothing about themselves except for their name. You know, you should be weary of that. And how to recognize a scam? Well, I don't know. I mean, the internet has looked different over the years. I must profess that is my proclivity, for as to which why I have been exposed to such things. You really have to be looking for it. Anyways, I just got a call that interrupted my feed. I hate this so much. Okay. Bye.